Matthew Arnold, the Dungeon Master. We're playing in the homebrew realm of Dandruin, created by myself, and credit to Rob, who is not here today. We are picking up at the end of a major conflict with one of the longtime villains in this scenario at the end of a long journey. Let's do introductions, starting with Dio.
Dio Fairfax, the 16-year-old monk warlock. He's kind of down to fight, but right now shit's really hitting the fan. So excited to see how things turn out, but also worried.
Just a giant fleshy demon thing. It's fine.
Well, that'll be fine.
Right. It's all gonna work out.
I'm not worried about that.
Dimble.
Dimble, a 3-foot gnome warlock. Really not like what's happening.
You do like what's happening?
No.
Oh. Why?
Mostly because we're really spread out. And then there's also a giant monster coming out of the portal.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
I thought Maxis was gone.
Yes, at the very end of last session, the flesh demon gargantuan thing put down one of its limbs and swallowed Raxus. He is currently inside the creature. Mira.
Yes. I'm Mira the Stormbringer, the half-elf sorcerer of the group. Which we've managed to dispel 2 of the portals of whatever the cultists were doing. Hopefully halting them in the process, but now we have this demon to face, and we also have Zaire, which who knows what he's actually up to right now. So it's not looking favorable at the moment.
The good thing is, it does seem like you have stopped whatever process they had started to taint the portal. And other than this giant demon creature coming out, it seems their efforts have been thwarted, but as you've said, Zaire is still here. Fluff, joining us online.
Heyo. Typical Fortress, a backseat monk, flying around and really worried about Raxus.
Yeah.
Road Ranger. I don't know, it sounds fun.
What was the comment?
I'm an Aerocroaker multi-classing Road Ranger. Flies around, sneaking and shooting shit. Sounds good.
Nice.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
Alright, what were we doing? Okay.
Introductions.
The game!
Might be sneaky.
We also have Zuvala on the map. Zuvala is an old acquaintance, originally around for... Was he at the
Crypto Madness.
Crypto Madness?
Yeah.
Part of the party that originally uncovered the Cult of the Mad Seer's plot to taint all these places of power. Rejoined with the group through interesting means. I don't think anybody knows yet how he ended up over here. Nevertheless, he is once again with the party, and you have grouped up with a new companion who is here, Garrick. Big Goliath, dual wielding shields, giant tower shields, runs into battle, and is the group's wall, front line of defense and offense. You also have Raxus, who is currently inside the flesh demon. But he is another Goliath, dual wields giant great swords, and some sort of barbarian fury. Whirlwinds around with him like a helicopter. You have the Wrangler, who dual wields boomerangs with like ropes attached to him. Seems to be a sort of father or care figure for Raxus. Currently looking to the area where he disappeared with horror in his eyes. Let's see. Behind you, I can't quite see it on the map online, but just off to the right is another little figure, and that is Zaire, a powerful magician with a penchant for necromancy and altering the bodies of the dead into instruments of war. So, we'll be starting at the top of a new round. The demon creature acts at the end of the rounds. So, at the end of last round, it enveloped and ate Raxus. It is the top of the new round.
Did it move at all?
No, it just did that and is holding.
Sanity, you need to move.
Alright, top of the fresh round is Luke. I will let the group decide what they think Luke would do in this instance. Luke is the Aarakocra Bard support figure for the group. Big mouth, big character. Little stature.
So either he'd short bow at the creature, or I'm not really sure.
I think we all need to fucking run.
Yeah.
I do believe at the end of last session he said he planned to do the pineapple. He had it like loaded on his phone and was planning to shout pineapple.
I don't know that he said he was planning on it. He said it might be time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just keep that in mind then. So we're gonna have him shoot crossbow,
Short bow.
short bow.
Unless you guys can think of anything else he would do.
I don't think that attacking this thing is going to have any effect on it whatsoever.
Yeah, that's right.
We
Actually,
either-
Luke did
we
shoot
either
at it
need
already.
to all run in and get to Raxus, or you all need to run away, and I'm going in by myself. Those are your two options.
But what is Luke's option?
I mean, Luke can come with me, or he can run away with you guys.
So-
whoever wants to come with me.
So nobody knows this yet. So what I'm gonna do with Luke is he's gonna shout out, "What are we doing?" and shoot another bolt. Now he's just gonna ready in action. Whatever he hears in the coming moments, he is waiting for that before he makes his action or his move. He just shouts, "What are we doing?" Next up in the turn order is Dio.
Would he still be able to move?
Yes. So I'm, for intents and purposes, he's holding his standard and his move action.
It's like delaying his turn.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Something they allowed in older editions, but it don't really allow in fifth for whatever reason.
Yeah, I like it makes sense that you would want to wait for certain cues. So I like using it. So you hear Luke shout that out. What are you doing?
Well, now that this is all dealt with, not really dealt with, but things are changing.
You have a pretty decent passive perception, right?
It's all right. It's like I think 16.
16, and you have your vision is 120 feet of like badassery.
Yeah.
You see Zaire coming up behind you.
All right, that's what I was curious about also. All right, one second. Dang, I'm a little conflicted on this one. So I'd probably do like a scan real quick. I noticed that Zaire's coming at us, so I'd automatically assume the orphan and probably everyone else is gone after the large thunderclap. So I'd shout out that Zaire is coming up behind us, and then run over this way. I'm gonna pop a health potion. Kind of needed. And then shadow step. So do a scan, see him, call out the Zaire's on the way, and then dash, drink a health potion, and shadow step.
Alright, Orphan knows what's going on with him. He's disappeared. Dimble, what are you doing, Dimble? You hear Luke say that. Meanwhile, your
You're
buddy
the small guy all the way over there.
Dio has started moving. What are you doing?
Notice ready in action.
Okay. And what are you waiting for?
Just a signal of some sort from everyone else.
Okay. Next up would be Raxus, who I don't think gets to do anything. Oh yeah, because he was also unconscious.
So do we see whatever orifice or whatever swallowed Raxus?
So this giant creature has massive limbs, and essentially one of those massive limbs, like it lifted it up and it had a huge mouth underneath, and it just kind of like crushed Raxus. He disappeared inside the massive mouth. Just swallowed it.
Alright, do we see any part of the mouth from where we are, or is it completely against the ground?
No, it's essentially like the heel of its foot.
Okay.
Zaire moves there.
Sanity, I need you to move.
From his direction, you hear his screeching voice. You will not escape here! And next up is Fluff.
I turn to everybody and tell you all that you all need to run and flee as fast as possible. I'm going after Raxus. And I'm going to where am I on the map?
Here.
You are up in the air. You're like 45 feet out and then like 40 feet up or something like that from the creature.
Oh, okay.
You are about 45 feet southeast and then
That's
how far is it?
it's if you're going off of that line, it's 30,
40 feet?
yeah,
Okay. And then I think
on the short side, 40.
then 40 feet up in the air.
Alright. Raxus has completely disappeared, unfortunately, so
Yep.
yeah, I have to go get Raxus. So, like I said, I tell you guys all to flee, and I'm going to use feline agility to double my speed. So my speed is now 90. And I'm going to fly down to where I saw Raxus disappear.
Alright.
Down to the ground.
Yeah.
So you're standing now in front of this probably like 10 or 15 foot wide limb of just wriggling arms and feet, mouths snapping at you. Just this like tree trunk of a limb just planted right in front of you.
Do I see any sign of of how far Raxus might have been dragged under?
You can just guess it's the area closer to the ground in front of you.
Am I? How much movement did it take to get down there?
Probably like 50 feet.
Okay, so I still have 40 feet. Do I think I'd be able to try to move under or through any of this limb?
You could potentially move underneath the main mass of the demon creature. And that wouldn't give you any kind of movement penalties. So if you want to move into like the red paper, you can. It has its own problems, but
I'll move as close as I can to the limb and try to move through this space, looking for any sign of Raxus.
alright,
Looking or listening.
Alright. Anything else from Fluff?
Am I able to look or see any part or hear anything? Any sign whatsoever of where Raxus is?
You can roll a perception check.
I will do that. That is going to be a 21 perception check.
There is still no sign of Raxus. It seems whatever happened to him, he is completely enveloped inside the creature. Swallowed, if you will.
Then I'm going to use my movement to try to move under the limb or try to get enveloped and find Raxus in there.
So, let's say on the side of the limb, you see a mouth just large enough that you could fit your slight frame through. Am I right in imagining you would kind of like run forward and dive through the mouth hole?
Yes, exactly. I am desperately trying to get to Raxus.
Okay.
That is my one singular goal right now.
Roll an acrobatics check.
That one's an 18.
All right. So you dive through the mouth hole into the wriggling mound of flesh before you. Once inside, you begin moving your arms, trying to move your way up and through the digestive system in an attempt to find or come into contact with any sign of Raxus. I think that's going to be the end of your turn. And we will go to...
So what are we considering my action and bonus action were?
So you moved down there, you made the bonus action to look, and then you made the acrobatics check to dive inside the creature.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alright. Garrick would be next. Hearing the command to flee, my guess would be Garrick would probably honor that, but wait and want to be one of the last to leave, if not the last. So he's going to probably stand there, or maybe turn and begin to usher or try to cover other people who are escaping. Does that sound like Garrick?
Yeah.
We probably want to wait until like the absolute last second to see if Fluff makes it back out.
Yeah. Maybe help pull him out or something. Alright. Maybe move Garrick like 10 feet closer. 5 feet. So he will have seen where Fluff jumped through. Zuvala's next. I think he just finished healing himself again. But I rolled like crap. What's that?
I did call out and said that Zara was coming up behind us, and then Zara himself yelled.
Yeah.
So.
Guess is Zuvala might run forward and ready Thorn Whip, maybe to like try and pull out.
Yank somebody out of the blob.
Yeah.
That sounds like something he would do.
So let's move Zuvala up next to Garrick.
Thornwood has what, a 30 for reach, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
So would he move all the way
Oh,
up
yeah.
next to the thing?
He would need move him over then, so he had line of sight to that part of the limb,
There.
just to make sure. Yeah. What do we think Luke would be doing at this point?
Like buffs if he had him, or he'd just probably give up shooting his bow because it's probably not doing anything. The last shot that he did just kind of disappeared into his body.
Absorbed.
I mean, Luke heard the what Fluff said, I assume, and Luke's goal here, he wants to get that
Crystal.
dawn crystal or whatever,
Yeah.
and that's the opposite way of this monster. So
Yeah, so he'd probably try to like corral us or.
He also, because his passive perception is what, 17?
Mine is 18.
I'm assuming he knows more or less where Zare is.
Oh yeah, pretty much everybody knows where Zare's at this point.
So that is still a threat.
Hmm. Go attract all the fucking imps.
Alright, so Luke's just on lookout duty. Who else was holding?
No,
Dimple.
me.
Dimple? What are you doing?
Just gonna move back 25 feet.
Like away from the creature.
Yeah.
This is you, right?
Yes.
The wee one.
The wee lad. Mr. Underhill.
Alright, Wrangler. Move Wrangler up to where Fluff disappeared into the hole.
Like there. Or under.
Like, pretty much, yeah. He is going to attempt to Fluff. So Wrangler is going to attempt to tie his rope around your ankle.
I got it.
So he runs up to where you just dived through, and as you're like kind of
There.
swimming up inside the
I got to
creature,
do it.
trying to feel around for Raxus, he's attempting to put a rope around your like back right ankle. What it is?
Gotta go on.
That's. Do you think you would try to resist that?
Somebody
I mean,
has
if he
to.
wants to try to do it, I mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I think everybody should run.
Other one, or right hand.
Oh, right hand?
Directions. Yeah.
Okay.
In the moment, he's trying to tie it around your ankle.
Oh
Are
yeah.
you resisting?
Yeah, this is a very good one.
Okay.
I'm very skeptical,
All right.
but
He
it's my best
quickly
option, I think.
lassos it around, and he reemerges from the hole and throws one end of it to Garrick. Next up would be Mira.
Okay. Don't like any of this. So, I don't know how well this is all gonna turn out over here. Yeah, and we're here to keep Sarah from messing with the portal. So we need to make sure that we get
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't like any of this. Quantity, and that should put me.
The demon seems like pretty good deterrent for Zare, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, but he can wait it out. And I will yell out, we need to finish this. And I am gonna turn. I am gonna use a spell swap. And I am going to attempt to cast banishment on Zare.
What?
And I will use my reaction to use bend luck and take a d4 off of whatever his save is.
Is that the one that lasts like 3 minutes or something?
No.
Okay.
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. Target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one that you are on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before a minute has passed, it reappears. Otherwise, it does not return. And
The storm. The chaos mind.
Alright, what college is Luke? He's a lore bard, right?
yeah, would he be able to use cutting words here?
That's what I'm looking for. No, because it's attack rolls, ability checks, or damage rolls. Unfortunately, saves are not included in that, I don't believe. I was looking that up too.
The specialist.
Try it.
Okay. Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
Banishment. Oh.
Minus what?
Minus how much?
It's minus a d4.
Okay.
Mm. That'd be so fucked. He just rolls up. He's like, "You're not getting out of here. Just I'll deal with you later." Has to go back to Vamprin, and he's like, "Can you let me back in?"
See, Vampire doesn't own shit anymore.
Yeah.
He's like rubbing his foot on the ground. He's like, "Hey."
Just so I got banished. You could just kill me there too.
Potentially.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Alright, here we go.
I'm so nervous.
Motherfucker.
Is it a natural one?
No! No, let me see this. Sorry. There's no way you can beat this! There's no way you can't beat this.
Oh my god.
my god.
And that's a -3 from my bedroll
Oh
also.
no!
-2.
Okay.
Shyla, it's okay. Okay.
So, I'm gonna shout out, we have to
One
finish
minus
this. And I'm gonna turn towards there.
I
And I'm gonna
know.
reach out with my right arm that has the lightning scar across it. Shut my eyes for a second. Just channel all of the energy from the Lady of Chaos, all of her words. Think to myself, it's now or never. And when I open my eyes back up, they're that glowing light purplish blue. And you see the light start to trail down the lightning scar. And then it just shoots out and swirls around Zare. And then with a pop, you see it just disappear. And he's off the board.
I'm
And
sending
then
you
I'm
to
gonna
New
finish up the
Jersey.
rest of my movement and run 10 more feet back away from this thing. Okay. I did my best, people.
I'm just gonna stand there in awe.
Wow.
Fuck.
I have been planning this for a week.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Natural one.
You were rolling so well earlier, too.
Alright. Cool. He's gone. Pop. Zuvala. I mean, Zare disappears. Oh my god.
Why did that work
Alright,
so well?
So, bottom of the round.
Sarah really is the main character.
Demon creature.
No, it's Roger.
There are plenty of people in range.
Jesus Christ.
You can't get luckier than a nat 1.
Ironically. Dio's like, I gotta heal so I can fight this guy.
Alright, the two creatures inside the demon's body are going to take some acid damage. No, 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 no.
Jeez.
Thanks.
How much acid damage we taken?
Un momento.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of damage.
So nervous.
It's gonna be alright.
At least he's alone now. With Vampire.
Dude, that guy has to be so angry.
Oh, I guarantee he's furious. I just imagine in his head, he's just like, thinking, "Now one, motherfucker."
Between me and that thing, and then he's just like,
That is 45 points of acid damage.
All right. I am going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Sir. You need to say the fuck away from that.
Where do you think I moved? I'm still.
Are you able to absorb it all with that?
No, I just have it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
In
now.
addition, the next time I deal a melee attack to the attacking creature before the end of my next turn, I'll get to deal a d6 extra acid damage.
Oh shit.
So, watch out, flesh demon.
Alright.
I'm gonna punch you.
So we've got first up is a bite attack. And it's going to try to bite. Either Wrangler or probably Garrett because he's bigger. Easier to see. Garrick. That's definitely going to hit.
About what round is this?
I don't remember.
Like 9, 10?
I think this would be around 10.
Alright, that is
gonna
23 points. Oh, 33. 33 points of piercing damage to him. And he needs somebody roll a athletics check for him. Let's see, I can pull up his character sheet, I think.
A 15.
That's probably going to save, because I imagine he's got to have at least a 5.
I'd hope so. For those shields you fucking after.
Yeah.
Yes, he has exactly a 5. He saves just barely from being grappled by the mouth that's kind of reached, like, latched out and onto his arm, or he kind of knocks it off with his shield.
I think 23 is a lot better than whatever 24 D12 or whatever
Yeah.
Raxus took.
33, so if he was at full hit points, he is now at 41 hit points. Right, then
With clouds out of his nose.
I don't even know what the top of it looks like yet. We start climbing over fucking nat 20s and all the saves.
There's no. Do you know who you are?
Did you see me when we first got on the road of shadows in front of Garrick and saving my ass off?
Okay, next attack.
I rolled high enough to not get grappled or latched onto.
2 kicks.
I took really deep.
Alright, 1 kick will go to Garrick, 1 kick will go to Wrangler.
This thing sucks.
That is a miss on Garrick, and that's going to hit Wrangler for 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, no, it's more than that. So it's 44. 44 points of bludgeoning damage. Enjoy, Wrangler. Wrangler is now at hurt. Let's see how hurt.
Use this thing
Tis a flesh.
Go right over there, miss it.
That's the way to do it, right?
Jesus. Wrangler is near dead. He is not looking good.
A few of that.
Alright, next. Arm attacks. These have reach. So.
How many attacks was this?
He's 15 feet out. Not enough reach. So these next attacks will have 2 against Garrick and 1 against Wrangler. First one against Garrick. That's a natural 20. That is gonna hurt. Next hits. That's probably gonna hit. Yeah, definitely hits. And that's definitely a hit against the Wrangler. Luckily, these are the weaker attacks. That is 25 points to Garrick, who I think is only alive by like a point now. No, he's still good.
Was at 41.
Perfect. And he's got 74 wounds. Okay, and next hits. Oh shit, no, that was a critical. So 8, 14, 25, another 35 points of damage to Garrick. And the hit against Wrangler.
At that point, you're just gonna be unconscious. Because didn't you say that if he was at full health from the first hit, it would drop
Yeah,
down to
yeah,
41?
Garrick is.
Is
Yeah.
with that with the critical, he is knocked unconscious. The next hit is a 31 to Wrangler, who is now unconscious as well. And the creature's going to move forward.
Oh, yeah.
I guess for intents and purposes, we'll say you're moving. Oh no, they're unconscious. Fuck. Yeah, they're back here. Yeah, Fluff is. He's just. They're both in this space. So. Okay. The demon of gluttony moves forward and is now right in front of a terrified-looking Zuvala. Oh. Did anybody remember who was still feared from last week? Or
Everyone
did
except for
everybody
me and
succeed?
Fluff, I thought.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fluff, I know that Fluff's the same, but I think almost everybody else had been feared. So
I used one of my luck points to keep my roll without disadvantage.
yeah, I'm not sure how much Garrick and Wrangler should have been able to do there, but whatever, it's already happened.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so
So,
I think that is it for its actions. Yes. Pieces of it. Let's see if the random events is triggered. It is not. So, top of the next round is Luke. Luke is going to do what?
Can Luke see Wrangler or Garrick?
He could if he flies down to ground level. He'd be able to spy them on the ground for sure.
I feel like he would fly down to where he can see them and probably healing word.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
Looks
say
like
he has
Garrick.
mass healing word, right? That's a 3rd level spell.
I don't know if he does or not.
Let's see. Let me pull up his character sheet real quick.
I don't. Is he even? He's not listed under our campaign, so.
Luke Airstrider? Yeah, he's in mine.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Okay, spells. Healing word, cure wounds, cure wounds. It doesn't look like he has it prepared, at least. No. He's got tongues, revivify, hypnotic pattern, fly, fireball, enemies abound, and dispel magic. And cure wounds.
So he doesn't have regular level 1 healing word?
Well, no, he has healing word, but that's a 2nd level spell. Or he has it at 1st level. Yeah, he has healing word at 1st level. But his 3rd level spells are just those ones. He doesn't have
thanks, home.
mass healing word or whatever that is.
At the very least, I think you're trying to help Garrick.
Okay. So he flies down, bonus action, healing word.
Luke has
what
2
is
more
that,
crystals,
D4
right?
Plus his modifier, which is plus 4. Gonna roll that for him.
24?
1d4.
So that's 5 whole points, Garrick.
Garrick, you're alive with 5 hit points. Do we think you would try and do anything else?
I think you're trying to rotate away from it and not be within reach of the creature.
Okay.
So
Moving
you
back.
Fly back up.
Maybe backwards towards Dimble or something.
Like there. More or less.
Okay. Dio.
So how much did Luke
1
move
second.
there?
Maybe
action-handed. Move like twice. He'd probably like ready a short bow attack at wherever Zaire disappeared from.
Okay. Not sure what happened. He's on the lookout for a reappearing Zaire.
I mean, you don't see me cast it, so.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily know what that is though. Alright, Dio, what you doing?
Can you move me just right next to you, so
Right next to
you?
yeah.
So I just kind of dash over. So Dio would see Zaire disappear. He'd run up to Mira, halt. He kind of just like a quick kind of like good job or like that was fucking dope. And then he's gonna aim his finger like a finger pistol. I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at it. A spirit
Fire
gun.
away!
Spirit gun. Which die do I use?
Light it up for all to see.
Come on, big money. Ooh, I'm gonna use a luck point because that was dog shit. A 10.
That is not gonna hit.
Yeah. That's all I got. Well, actually, wait, no,
Similar to the short bow arrow fired from Luke earlier, your spell effect just kind of like hits the globby flesh and just is absorbed. Doesn't have any sort of effect.
terrible. Actually, real quick, I moved and I did, Is Garrick still unconscious, or did he get healed a little bit?
Garrick is conscious with 5 hit points.
5 hit points.
And Raxus, or not Raxus, but Wrangler is out on the ground, unconscious.
He's unconscious?
Right next to him, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to. I'm gonna healing light.
You notice a rope trailing on the ground, still looped around Garrick's arm, going into the front leg of the creature.
To the front leg of the creature.
This tiny fluff's foot is trailing it over where the bones are.
Alright. Fuck it, yeah, actually I'm gonna healing light Garrick.
Alright. Healing light. This is my warlock monk thing.
Ooh, Garrick will get 16 hit points back.
16. Garrick's at a whopping 21 hit points.
And that will be that.
Alright, Orphan, MIA. Dimble! What have you to say here, sir?
Sorry, I cut out for a second. Who did Dio heal?
Garrick.
Okay.
How far am I from the creature?
Pretty close. And it's huge.
It's fucking huge.
The distance you are from it is how tall it is.
intimidating even though I'm 3 feet.
These things fuck up buildings.
Like
It
termites.
could flick me into a wall and murder me.
Yep.
Anything could.
Yep, yep,
like,
yep,
Exactly.
Like you, and you would be dead before you hit the wall.
yep.
I don't want to take that bet, but still.
Maybe if you were orcish and had relentless endurance, you might survive to hit the wall.
I'll just do a firebolt, like, kind of halfway up, just to not be near the rope and stuff.
Aiming for the middle
Yeah,
of the blob.
it's an 11.
That is not. That is absorbed, like every other effect so far.
awful.
But hey, fucking Zare's gone.
Yeah.
Damn. I still can't believe that shit. That's ridiculous.
The luck of the Irish.
Hey, Garrick arrived. Oh, wild Garrick appeared.
I'm gonna catch it.
Pokeball, go. Alright, so after that, who was that? That was Dimble.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Firebolt, then got
Yeah.
absorbed. Anything else? You moved backwards.
I'll move back, but I don't want to cause another thing to happen.
No, no. Undo. Undo. Is there an undo button? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, God.
What did you do, Matt?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, there we go.
I'm not gonna do anything else.
Very well. So, after Dimble is Raxus. After Raxus is Zare, who is currently in another plane.
He's in New Jersey.
Back home, actually. Back home. Happy. Go him. He's happy. Fluff,
Uh-huh.
your move.
He's got me now.
So you are inside the foremost left limb of this massive creature
Major
and are attempting to sort of swim or make your way through this and grab onto Raxus.
Mm-hmm.
If you could roll a just a dexterity check. You can also do a strength check if it's better.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Dexterity is a 22.
All right. After a few moments, you feel something hard clamp onto it with your claw paw. You are pretty sure this is a boot. This is, or like it's a boot with a foot in it. So like this is Raxus's like boot, foot.
Alright.
Yeah, foot boot.
Okay. I will, like, climb up his leg or whatnot.
Okay.
I'm guessing I'm not really able to see much in here.
No, it is pitch black.
All right. Okay. So, just so I know, like, how much, or what sort of actions things are, is using the stone, like, my free object interaction, or is that a bonus action, or what?
It's a bonus action to activate the teleportation effect. Because you have to whisper the effect and concentrate.
Okay. I am going to use my action to try to use a healer's kit on Raxus here.
Okay.
Does he come to at all?
Are you just trying to stabilize him, or are you trying to actually heal him with it?
I'm trying to actually heal him.
Okay. Roll a medicine check for me.
Medicine, that is a 16.
Okay. Skilled enough at what you do, even in the dark, in this confined space, you're able to sort of feel your way on Raxus's body and patch him up with your kit while within the stomach of this beast. How many hit points does he get?
That's what I'm checking to make sure right now.
It's 1d6 plus
It's D6 plus 4 plus
total number of dice for your level.
yeah, so D6 plus 12, right? So he's going to gain 15 hit points.
All right. You hear his gasp as he inhales, coming to life. And it begins to kind of struggle in your grip.
And then grasping onto Raxus as tight as I can, I pull the stone out of my pocket, say Abraxas, and press the top of it.
All right. After a moment, you feel a warm glow. The crystal begins to radiate a bright white light, and you feel as it sort of envelops you, starting from your hand and then all the way through your body. The glow goes from you and into Raxus, who's within your grip. And you also notice in this moment of time, it begin to travel down the rope. So you are currently in the middle of teleporting out of this area.
Because they're both touching the demon.
Yeah.
Is it taking the demon with them?
Hold on.
That was my first thought also.
So
I thought of that too, guys, but like, my concern was a lot more of just getting him out of here.
Understandable.
after Fluff is Garrick. Garrick is now conscious, and in front of him, through the mouth of the hole where Fluff disappeared, is a bright white shining light, and the rope that is currently trailed around like his left forearm. He sees the bright white light beginning to come down the rope in his direction. what do we think Garrick would do?
Is he still having connection problems?
Probably shout like something's happening.
I also feel like if he saw Wrangler right next to him unconscious, he would lay on hands
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
away.
So, first things first, yeah, he'll shout out, "Something's happening!" Gesturing and indicating towards where the light is appearing. This light is bright enough, everyone in the vicinity can see just this white, glowing, bright light through the different mouth holes that are kind of scattered about as they're like opening and closing. You can just barely see little spurts of light, and then that one hole facing in the opposite direction where Fluff originally leaped through is just a huge bath of radiant light. Okay, so Garrick says that. Then he turns over and plants a hand on Raxus's chest, pumps some hit points into him. I'm gonna say like 10. So Raxus is at 25 hit points now.
Wait. Don't you mean he would pump that into Wrangler?
Yes, that's what I meant. Whoops. Yes, that is not where Raxus is. Where is Wrangler? Wrangler, you have 10 hit points now. Wrangler, eyes open, deep breath, looks around wildly. When does he go? Alright, his turn's about to come up, but he's actually going to go, since he was just awakened, right after Garrick, in front of Zuvala. So Wrangler awakens, looks around, sees the glowing light, instantly recognizes what it is, sees his rope kind of over here and still wound around Garrick's arm, and sees the white light crawling up it, and shouts, "Oh, he's using the crystal!" That's not his accent, damn it! God damn it! He's using. That's not right. Yeah, right.
Say it's high noon,
It's
and then go.
it's high noon. It's high noon.
We have a code word.
My spoon is
Yeah,
too
oh.
big.
Pineapple, motherfuckers!
None of us can move closer.
Get over here, pineapple! He's using the object. Oh, whatever. He shouts out, indicating it is time to go. Get the fuck over here. Grab onto the rope. Grab onto something. It's time to split. Fluff. Real quick.
If Wrangler is, would Wrangler like know that people kind of aren't really allowed to move closer? Would he like try to throw another rope out to somebody else, or?
Yeah, I don't see why not. He has a 30-foot range, so he would stand up, could potentially move 15 feet.
Hold hands with Garrick and then throw his other boomerang to.
Yeah, so
Mira
he'll.
or Luke or something.
So just move him like 10 feet as he drags Garrick along behind him,
Like 10 feet forward.
and then probably
10
he'll
feet to the
attack
side.
just towards Zuvala. And then he'll throw his rope and attempt to wrangle Zuvala, I guess. The other two are too far. Oh no, fuck it. Yeah, no, that's a better idea. He just throws it as far as he can so it'll land 30 feet out. So it's as close as possible to Dimble and Luke. Let's see. This. Yeah, just roll it there. Where is it here? Roll it there. Okay.
Hey, Garrick, are you actually here? He does. Hey, we can Is a heat wave melting your internet?
No idea. Everything else is fine. It just makes
Well, just so you know, you are conscious. You are holding onto a rope that is shining brighter than anything you've seen before.
Perhaps it's a rope. Or not.
And you just laid on hands, Wrangler.
Right, and they just threw them out.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm talking about the rope. That's about 15 feet.
Oh.
So Zuvala would be next. Zuvala is going to duck and grab onto the rope and then ready his thorn whip to snag anybody who doesn't make it in time. Wrangler already went, so Mira.
I do want to ask, just according to the PHB, following factors that can break concentration are casting another spell that requires concentration, taking damage, or being incapacitated or killed. It doesn't say anything about interplanar travel.
Okay.
Just would that potentially be an issue with banishing Zaire?
I don't think so. I don't think
Because
that would.
I'm not the one concentrating on the crystal.
Yeah, I don't think that would mess with your
Okay.
concentration.
And oh, this is where the end of the rope is?
Yeah, it's essentially where the boomerang is resting.
Okay. And how fast does it look like the light is moving?
Very quickly. Essentially, you have a round. When it's Fluff's turn again, they're gone.
And is there slack in the rope?
Just like sort of on the ground.
Like,
but
is
it's
it
not
long
moving.
enough that it could get all the way back here?
That's hard to tell because it's still like wound around Wrangler's like maybe.
Okay.
I'm gonna try some.
Demon's turn next.
Huh?
Demon's turn next.
Great. Okay.
Who else wants to get eaten?
I'll look over at Dio. Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna grab his hand and I will cast Dimension Door, which is not a concentration spell,
Alright.
and I am going to Dimension Door both of us to the end of the rope here, and then I'm gonna pick up the end of it and run as close to Dimble as I can.
Okay. So the full range for his rope is 60 feet. So if that's far, if you can go a full 60 feet from Wrangler, you're good.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So it should be able to get me out here.
Alright, so you're able to sprint with the end of with the boomerang in hand up to Dimble.
Like, if I can try and pass part of the rope over to Dio to make sure you've got a grip on it, and then head out
Alright.
with my movement. And grab onto Dimble's hand when I get there.
Alright. Dimble, are you a willing creature to this hand grasping?
Consent matters.
Or is this going to be a check?
It's true.
God damn it. I'm sorry, it has to be a check.
Oh shit! What? Dimble doesn't want to go?
To 5.
What is the contest here?
Dexterity. Yeah, I imagine you're just like trying to grab him. Dexterity check.
Dex check, I got a 6.
And
It beats me
yours
by
would be-
1.
Yeah. Dexterity save. So you beat him by 1. So clumsily lunging out at the ends, having just done a full move, and trying to concentrate in the back of your mind on the spell keeping Zare at bay. You reach out very clumsily, like just kind of grasping at the air in Dimble's direction, and trying to avoid it. Dimble like trips over a rock and ends up stumbling back forwards right into her grasp. End of the round. That is Demon's turn.
The tower. I need Roger.
Okay.
You're really gonna.
So start of Demon's turn. It doesn't matter. They're essentially gone, so they will not take acid damage. So it's going to be attacking between Wrangler, Garrick, and Zubala. First up is the bite attack against that's going to be against Garrick.
Is it back in? Extra full.
Alright.
That is a miss against Garrick.
If it's good. Oh, dude.
Because you know what happens if
Before you tell us whether just give us a second. So who's the next attack going at?
The next attack is a kick attack, and it is going towards Wrangler.
How close is Luke to the big guy?
Luke is very far,
It was
about 50 feet.
So he's not more than 60 feet?
No.
Luke will probably use his reaction here to reduce the or to use cutting words on this attack roll
Roll it.
again. Do you want me to roll it, or
Yeah.
does somebody else want to roll that d8?
You roll.
just straight back.
Let's do good. It is a d8, right? For
Yeah, it should be.
He has a 14 AC, so let's hope you roll high.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, let her.
Nice. So -6 to a 22.
Nah.
That is exactly a 14. No, 16. Yeah, so he's hit. Sorry, Luke. That's a lot of damage. He had 59 hit points. Luke was at. Oh, he probably hadn't been hit yet.
Well, the hit was against Wrangler.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Wrangler might have succeeded that. Let's see. Nope, never mind. Wrangler's also hit. So Wrangler's fucked. Wrangler had 10 hit points. He is down. Okay. Next attack is going to be against Garrett. For a 24. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah,
Damn, that's right on.
Exactly it.
Yeah. You are the only one he's missed so far.
How close is it?
What's that?
Like, does it look like it's just barely hitting? Or does it look like a smack your head?
No, Luke, or, well, we'll see how damage goes.
It hit his AC exactly is what it was.
I will
If that's
use
what
my
you
last 2 sorcery points to cast Bend Luck.
Nice. What is that? Disadvantage or is that the D4?
It takes 1 off of the attack.
Nice. Alright. So standing firm, raising both shields, planting them in the ground, the giant limb, we'll say it's right limb instead of the left, comes and swings down, and he just stands firm, both shields planted, and it like strikes into it. He feels the magic lessening the blow coming from Mira, coming from Luke's shouted words, and he's able to stave it off. Right, next attack. These are the arm attacks. First one against Wrangler. No, he's unconscious, so first one against Garrett. That's going to hit for a 28. Seven, 10, 14, 24 points of whatever that is. Bludgeoning. That knocks Garrick unconscious, unless he can do anything. Garrick?
I don't think I can.
You're a Goliath, right? Have you already used Stone's Endurance?
Oh yeah, that's a reaction.
I think so, right?
As a reaction, yeah, I can use damage up on the. Yeah.
Be surprised if he's alive.
If he is, we'll leave him.
11, so minus 11 damage to whatever you just did.
So 13 damage?
Yep. So you should be at 8 now.
Huzzah!
If you want to keep track of that yourself at this point.
When you guys use 10 and then like hit, right?
Yep.
$18, 28 points to Zuvala. Who last was at looks like maybe 27. So Zuvala is unconscious. Somebody roll a luck dice for Zuvala to see if he's on the rope or not.
I rolled for Garrick already.
I'll do it. It's a 12.
12. Alright, so the rope is still touching Zuvala as he crumples to the ground. Next attack will be at Garrick again. The final attack, that's definitely hitting. $29 points of bludgeoning.
Jesus.
Garrick roll a luck dice to see if when you fall unconscious you're still attached to the rope. Oh wait, is Wrangler unconscious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're not holding hands anymore. Where'd you get?
What?
I got a 7.
A 7?
I will cash in my inspiration. If that means he's not.
Alright, roll again.
18.
What?
18.
18, alright. As you crumple to the ground, you are both touching Wrangler and attached to the rope. Or touching the rope. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier, but I got sidetracked, Fluff. So as the aura is spreading and emanating from your body, you feel as it connects to each creature in the area. And as it touches or is enveloped by this aura, you're kind of in your mind given the choice whether to extend it to the party or not. So, when you feel the energy
Don't.
connect with the demon creature, you can decide whether to bring it along or not, followed by each of the party members as they are touching the globe.
Alright. That's just gonna be me and the demon. I
Got it.
changed my mind on everything.
Fuck Raxus, fuck Wrangler, fuck Mira.
Hey, if it takes
Yeah,
the
hey, you
demon, then
guys
we
don't
don't
have to worry about the demon anymore. It's just me and him. We're gonna go live in the mountains.
He's gonna be my pet. I'm gonna ride him around.
Get the rest of us out.
So we will obviously just leave the demon behind.
Alright.
But I will extend everybody else the courtesy. Am I able to tell, like, if they're willing or not, or what?
I think so. So we'll say in Dimble's case, when the aura reaches him, you can sense the indecision or the tension or perhaps the unwantedness and can decide whether you want to try to bring them or leave them.
If it's like a feeling that I get, I will let Dimble decide if he wants to go or not.
So Dimble, you feel...
If we have some connection,
Yeah.
if I can feel a connection, I'll let him decide.
Dimble, you feel the warmth, the energy from that bright white light reach out towards you and begin to envelop you and pull you in and away. Do you resist?
Yeah.
Alright. That's probably gonna be a
It's
wisdom
an amazing
save.
story.
How do you know?
You have to do a wisdom save.
Roll a wisdom save, Dimble.
Is it technically magic?
Yes.
Okay. I get an advantage
This is a
on that.
magical effect.
Yeah. 4.
Alright.
Nat 20.
Motherfucker. Alright. So, Fluff, on your end, you just feel the creature or whoever it was completely retract, and the bridge, it sort of falls. Dimble, you pull away from the enveloping magic and feel it recede back into itself. And can you continue on? Oh boy.
Old strategy cotton. See if it
Oh
plays
boy.
out.
What's happening? So the demon creature finished its last attack. Everybody's unconscious.
Pretty much. Did you say it wasn't trying to swallow me and Praxis anymore?
Essentially, with how you're phased out, you're not going to take the acid damage for this round.
Cool.
Alright, so top of the next rounds would be Luke, who I believe, and I know Luke does not want to go. However, I believe he would want Dimble to go. So I think
I'm like,
Luke
yeah, I have to fight a
is gonna make
motherfucker.
a last-ditch effort to try and force Dimble back onto the rope. So at this
I'll
point,
fight him.
Dimble, you've taken a couple steps back and are no longer touching the rope. Luke is going to dive down and behind and sort of push you forward towards Mira. So why don't you roll a dexterity save? And I'll have somebody roll for Luke strength check.
A 16.
Alright, so 16 plus 0 is 16. What did you get, Dimple?
Fucking 3.
3. Alright, so Mira, incoming Dimble. He sort of like lifts out off the ground for a moment as the momentum from Luke's push launches him towards you. Do you catch him or dodge out of the way? What do you do?
I mean, I would probably try to get a hold of him
Okay.
to try and get everyone to go.
Okay, so roll a.
Especially thinking that, oh, Luke is connected to Dimble, so we need to make sure that they're both connected to the rope to get both of them.
I mean, Luke is not touching Dimble.
I'm assuming in the heat of the moment, it's like Luke is moving forward, pushing Dimble forward, so I'm like, okay, we need to get both of them on this, not fully realizing that Luke's not intending to stay.
Okay, so roll a dexterity check or a strength check.
That's gonna be a math 20.
Okay, you easily scoop up Dimble in one arm, leaving your other arm free.
I feel like Luke would say something heroic, like, go,
Not today!
greater things for you.
Motherfucker! I need to stay.
Yeah, well, sorry, buddy.
Damn it.
Next up, Dio.
Seems kind of shitty of Luke.
Yeah.
I am going to shadow step up, and I'm going to yank Dimble out of Mira's grasp.
Oh, shit! Okay, roll a strength check. Mira, contesting strength check. Oh my.
A math 20.
Woo!
14.
Alright, you wrench Dimble out of Mira's grasp and do what?
I'm going to walk away from the rope with him.
Half speed?
Yeah.
You walk away how far?
I'm just going to kind of back up next to Luke and kind of just drop him down.
Luke is technically...
Oh, up?
yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll
So
just
Luke is, like,
back
right
away a little bit with him.
So
and then
you
just
go
set him
here,
down.
wrench him away, and go 5, 10, 15. Back this way?
No, away from the demon.
This way?
Yes. It's like 20 feet. And
20?
just like
Okay.
plop him down.
Set him down.
You're welcome.
And then what?
That's kind of that for the moment. I can see that Dimple doesn't want to go, and I know that Luke isn't going.
Orphan is not here. Dimble. What do you do?
Well, I would call out to Mira to take care of my ship.
I'll just glare at Luke. That's all I'm gonna do. Just glare at him.
Luke's just like, what are you doing?
Fuck is very confused at this point.
Okay, is that it for Dimble?
Yeah.
Alright, Raxus does not resist. Zare is annoyed. Fluff. The spell completes,
We
and
got some spotty fucking reception at the end of this road.
Fluff disappears. Raxus disappears. Wrangler, Garrett, Zuvala, and Mira disappear.
Like in the middle of shouting, "What are you doing? We have to get out of here!" And I throw him in a puff light. Like literally hand outstretched, like, "Come on, you motherfuckers!"
The light gets brighter and brighter and brighter until everyone in the surrounding area is blinded. You hear the creature give out an almighty roar, all of its mouths opening wide, and then silence. The rest, those of you who teleported away, appear, and for a moment, take in your surroundings as you all kind of land willy-nilly in a big pile around a giant sort of crystal stone, the same material as that small shard that Fluff has. As you take in your surroundings, you hear the tinkling of water, you hear voices, you hear shouting as people in the area realize what has happened and can tell people arrived in distress. As you look around, you see you are in some sort of courtyard or area that's been set up to receive anyone who has teleported into this crystal. Everything around you is made out of a marble stone. However, there are no seams in anything, like it was carved or made brick by brick. Everything was just sort of magicked into place as the walls and buildings looming up around you in a sort of staircase tier system rise all the way to the top. Those of you who have been here before recognize the Ivory Sanctum headquarters. The surrounding mountain area does not look similar to those who have been here before. Fluff would probably be the only one who'd be able to place you fairly quickly. If you want to roll an intelligence check and then add your map making modifier, whatever that is.
I rolled a 19 on the die, so I would be a 20.
I thought about it.
So you immediately recognize this as the area that what was Jeff's character's name? Gathal. That Gathal had described, I believe, saying somewhere north of Evelyn, within the country of Janadar.
So either way, it's better than mine.
Yeah.
I'm not quite in the forest, but just a little north of it.
Yeah, in the plains area just north of the Great Forest of Aefwield.
Was a ranger would be done with
A few moments go by, you can see people in
Like a few
Well-
minutes actually go by.
no, a few seconds.
Oh, okay.
What are you all doing as you're coming into consciousness and this is all rushing into your senses? There's fucking sunlight. You're probably like half blind right now, blinking tears
Yeah,
out of your
I'm a little
eyes.
blinded, but despite how bleary my eyes might look, I'm checking Raxus and then looking over at Wrangler, and it's Wrangler and Derek and Zuvala are all unconscious, right?
Yeah. So as you're looking behind you, you're seeing the other people have been teleported here. You see Mira, and you're blinking the tears out of your eyes. You hear footsteps on either side of you as people rush over, and you can see. You would recognize these as clerics of the Ivory Sanctum Order. Kneeling down, immediately putting hands on them. You see the glowing blue light of the healing magic as it pumps into their bodies.
Yeah, those were my first instincts too, like healing word one person and use my healer's kit on somebody else, but if other people are already rushing in, then that's fine too. I'll kneel down next to Wrangler and whisper that I got Raxus out.
Thank you, Fluff. I thought we were all gonna be goners.
Yeah.
Well, I told all of you fuckers to run, but I guess this works too.
There's no way we were all gonna leave you. Mira?
Is the banishment spell holding so far?
Yes, you still feel the concentration in the back of your minds. The magic is still holding steady.
Okay. So after kind of piecing together like, oh, this is Ivory Sanctum, I'm just gonna be sitting there, like eyes shut, blocking out the light of like, give me a minute, and just like
Roll a
focusing
concentration check.
on that connection. That is gonna be a 16.
Alright. You are able, through the commotion going on around you, picking yourself up from having just teleported through to a different plane of existence. You're focusing as hard as you can, and it's the spell is holding.
And I'm just gonna sit there and hold it and focus on that connection. Maybe feeling a little bit closer to Zare than we were previously, now that we're on the same plane, but making sure that he's actually held there and not going back to the portal. At least not now.
Yeah, I'll wait for Mira to finish, because I think she is the only one who was outside and conscious. So I'll wait until she like opens her eyes and gives like a signal that she can communicate before asking what happened.
Half a minute goes by, your compatriots are healed up a bit. Things are just starting to settle down a little bit as Mira, your eyes open, and Fluff asks you.
Like, as it fades, I'll kind of just breathe a sigh of relief, like, it's done. At least for now, if he wants to go back to that portal, he's gonna have to go through Banquet.
So he's gone, or
Somewhere
where's
back on-
everybody else?
decided not to come.
A few seconds after you say those words, there's a crack of thunder, a bolt of lightning strikes the grounds, and in front of you, you see a haggard-looking Zestric Plainseer. His robes are in tatters, like just hanging off his frail-looking form. Like the energy, the life has been drained from his body. His eyes are deeply sunken. He looks to be just skin and bone. Does not have that usual like electric air of power that's usually hanging about him. After he appears in this little courtyard area, he kind of like stumbles and falls to one knee, looking up, and then goes back to his feet.
I shake myself off and start brushing my fur back down again. And
No movements. Just
walk up to Zaire unless other people are like rushing him and surrounding him.
Oh, I meant Zestric. That's Zestric.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Zestric, not Zaire.
Okay. So Fluff, you start making your way.
Walk up to Zestric unless other people are crowding around him.
Other healers in the area are making their way towards him. What'd you say, Mir?
Oh, I'll head that way with Fluff.
Okay. So the two of you kind of pick yourselves up and make your way towards Zestric. A few healers are coming, all kinds of people who have seen what's going on and are now, whispers are going throughout the Ivory Sanctum headquarters. More people are showing up. There's just a massive crowd of people gathering in a ring at the edges of this courtyard. Some of the official guards and security members of the Ivory Sanctum are keeping the crowd back a little bit to give everyone room. The clerics go up to Zestric and seem to be trying to heal him. You see the blue pulsing magic as they attempt to heal whatever damage it is he's taking.
Is it?
Can I roll
Is it
insight
really
check?
you?
Roll insight.
That's an 11.
And I like questioning whether it's really Zestric or the Zestric that had been captured. Also would like to roll insight. I got a 18.
As far as each of you can tell, this is the Zestric Plainseer you know. Definitely diminished, but seems to check out. As the two of you approach and Fluff asks, Zestric,
Is this really
I've been
you?
better, but yeah, I'm back.
Is there any part of you that's still wherever you were, captured by Zaire or the Mad Seer, or
Well, if his experiments bore any fruit, he may have a considerable amount of my power bottled up. A sort of battery, if you will. Until that magic is released, I will probably remain in this diminished form. So, it's a lot of power.
so like I'll look between Zestric and Mira and like question, did Van run for you, or did what Mira did do for you? Or him
All I
himself?
know is I was sitting in the cell when all of a sudden one of the guards came in, opened the gates, and I was free. I felt whatever was caging me there, whatever enchantment was on my my prison lift, and I was able to teleport here.
What this guard look like?
Not really. They wear very concealing armor. They don't want people to know who they are if they ever have to go back into civilization.
Mira, do you know what this means?
I think it means that people that are in the bargain.
That much is true, but if you getting rid of Zaire is what brought back Zestrik, then Vanfred may still owe us a favor.
I think this was Vanfred. I sent Zaire back to this realm. I just tried to get him away from the portal. I think this is Vanfred paying back the favor he owes us.
He did seem to have strangely reflective eyes. Perhaps a
Wait,
copper.
who had strangely reflective eyes?
The guard. It may have been copper.
Well then.
At least it means the realm of souls is safe now.
What?
Unfortunately, I guess that also means that if you just brought Zaire back here, there may still be work to do.
I can't see right now. Where are the rest of you?
Some of us decided to stay behind.
Good luck to them.
Seemed like they had further personal business.
And
Not sure what to say.
I mean, it's interesting. As damned as that place is, I feel that I probably still have work left there as well.
The chicken machine.
The chicken machine!
I feel like a power source is a lot easier to find in this realm, though. So if we can track that down in this realm and then bring it with us, seems like a good call.
It has little to do with finding a power source and more about
Repaying debts.
fighting the Green Order. The Renouncers are in need of more than what they have at this point. I only came back here because I was fulfilling a promise to Wrangler.
And I'm mighty grateful for that.
And I'll look at Zestrik and tell him that, and I believe whatever debt I had owed to the Ivory Sanctum is paid as well.
At this, with Wrangler's, with what Wrangler says, Zestrik looks down at him and like squints for a moment and then says, well, Shrey, you like hiding in groups of adventurers again, eh? Wrangler, looks at him, kind of, shakes his head, looks back at Raxus.
Can I roll a history check or something on that name?
Yeah,
Yeah, same.
go ahead.
13.
Whew.
3.
Unfortunately, the short little quip It's sort of a nickname, because that's not his true name. You're not, it does not register.
Didn't we hear something about a Lord Shrey somewhere?
Maybe.
I think
I know we've heard the name Shrey.
Like it tickles something.
I think Cayman might have said the name once or something, but like it registers somewhere, but Fluff can't exactly place it.
Well, I think we should probably all get some rest. I would say you've all deserved it.
I'll look to Vestric and like quizzically at Wrangler, but then back to Vestric and ask him if I or any of us need your help getting back to where we just came from. Can you help us get there, or we have to venture back ourselves to the...
I could get you to.
Oh my God, our ship is still there.
I could get you perhaps back to the Roost, but I cannot get you directly back to the Plane of Shadows.
Well, I mean, we kind of have to go back to the Roost anyways, because our ship is there. Shit.
Cards.
Take care of my shit.
How long have we been gone, by the way? Has any...
When did you
Do you know?
leave?
How do you know?
Sunday the 12th.
Different time passes between here and the Plane of Shadows.
I have no idea, and I'm not really sure when you entered.
What year is it? What day is it?
The war's been raging for 5 years now.
Sauron is one.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody can give us a date, we can kind of backtrack and tell how long we've been gone. But I mean, it's just a lot to process.
It's roughly about 5 days.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Well, I mean, I don't know what more you have planned here, Mira, but I mean, I suppose we can continue on together. Although, like I said, I still feel a pang of guilt for leaving behind the people, the renouncers, and whatnot. Not to mention those 3 idiots that stayed behind.
If we go back, Crane's not going to be happy with us.
I don't think Cream was going to be happy no matter the outcome.
Dude did tell me to look after the ship.
After his ship.
To be named the Horse Pocket
He's
Watch.
goals.
There you
Like, he's the one that won the money for it.
go.
I mean, I'm the one who made the purchase, so.
My name's on it.
Were you or did Luke do that?
I think we were there together.
And one of the names on that certificate is MIA.
It's some portion of fantastic asset to have. I suppose there's
A watch at the end of the name. It's the
no
Forest
time
Pocket
like now
Watch.
to go back and, you know, maybe give it a reasonable name while there's nobody else here.
I'm so
Well, I think you should rest. And
Undoubtedly.
when you are ready, I will send you on your way.
You're not talking about like on those rocket things, like dimples, right?
Only if my magic fails.
Well, then I suppose you should rest too.
I think that's a good idea. Alright. Unless there's any last thing you want to do there, essentially the group at the Ivory Sanctum headquarters is going to make its way to healing chambers, whatever you want. Like there's bath chambers, there's massage places, there's everything you could dream of to help with recovery. They offer all kinds of spa treatments, like muscle scraping, all kinds of stuff. And you all have tickets to everything. Whatever will pay.
I might inquire how far we are from the Forest of Evelyn, but other than that, not much to know.
Roughly like a 6-hour
Bless
mounted travel.
Bless you. The third one's $5.
In the time that we're there, I do want to ask if any of the other Ivory Sanctum groups have sent word or have returned, like with Suzy and
Jackstone.
yeah.
Yeah.
If any of our other minions have come back or been successful with their ventures, and if we have time for it. So on the flaps on my armor, like the part that hangs off my belt, on the inside next to where my Ivory Sanctum symbol is, I'm gonna use my leather working tools to start carving symbols into it for each of our former party members. So, like a lyre for Luke, maybe like whatever religious symbol for Oswald Stady, some sort of nature-based thing for
Take a seat.
spurs for your eye, a dagger for Volsier.
The greatest of all time. Thief.
Don't know a lot about Dimple, but I did hear him talk about a shrubbery that one time while he was
What?
interrogating somebody.
Oh.
So like, a little shrubbery for Dimple, and I'll just start carving little symbols for all of our fallen party members
Alright.
in my free time. I never got to make a memorial in the Guildhall. Taking me with me.
What about Dia?
So, that
Just a fist.
is going to be the end of the session for today.
No follow-up for them with David?
Nope. I will be taking probably the next couple weeks off while I prepare what is to come next. So if we want to run something else in the meantime, that's cool. Otherwise, we can all just take the next couple weeks off. My idea is after it seems like you're going to be going on a rescue attempt back into the Aefwield. So my plan is after you go back and potentially rescue your compatriots, or just get your ship, I'm not sure which we're going with, but I will have 3 options of where to go next.
Ooh.
And depending on which option you pick, they have very different tones. So if we're looking for something more lighthearted, or we want more gloom and doom, there will be options. Good work, everybody. You thwarted the Mad Seer.
Yay!
For
The
now.
Breath of Souls is safe.
So for Geo, I would probably do your tattoo.
A violet star. Dope. And to die would be an awfully grand adventure, in the words of Peter Pan.
You really want that food?
Well, don't worry, Fluff is coming back eventually.
The fluffy godmother.
Ugh, it's gonna be so annoying with the times difference.
It's like The Witcher. Just.
And then the very end is
Are we gonna be able to level up to level 5 between now and then?
Yes, everybody level up.
Woo!
Good job.
I hope you meant to say level
Yeah, level 5.
Yes.
Level
Because
up.
I get a 5th level spell finally.
I hope we don't
That-
level up to level 5.
Yeah. Level
Well, yeah, because damn, I've been cheating this whole
So I
time
get
then.
Yeah,
a
if
5th
you're
level
all-
spell finally that I have been writing into my characters since like level 4.
I'm guessing we wouldn't level up until
No,
we
you level up.
possibly escaped. Or...
Everybody levels up.
Okay.
You successfully hit the milestone of thwarting the Mad Seer's efforts to taint the portal. You level up. Good job.
Yay! Yay!
And then I'll probably
this
just
level
talk
up?
to you about some of the
It'll be good.
character stuff that we had talked about a while ago, Matt.
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
But hey, I guess this counts as downtime or whatnot for the first time in forever.
Yeah, it's up to you all how much time you want to take before you head back.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, Fluff no longer feels indebted to the Ivory Sanctum.
What level fucking warlock?
I should mention, when you have time, I imagine you'll go and check out the homing crystal. And when you go up to it, you see, essentially, it's like an enormous crystal version of like the tree trunk everybody carves their name into. But it seems what they do is they carve out a chunk of this crystal with like a knife or a blade or something, and then inscribe the name or the keyword
It's the one it's like
that
the
activates the
outside.
chunk.
It's just something happens.
So like all around the crystal are just these small little pieces of crystal that have been chunked out with a name above it.
Tomb of Business.
Oh yeah, so I
Yeah,
suppose
that one.
at some point I would have, after we got back, I would have looked at the crystal. Like, does it look like it still has power, or does it look inert now? Or
I mean, Wrangler would have asked for it back a long time ago.
yeah, we're kind of going back to when
Yeah.
we first got
Freeze
it.
you and play
It's
it.
definitely still has power. It looks exactly the same as it did before.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, once you reminded me of that, I would have at some point
Huh?
gone up to Wrangler and asked Wrangler
For sure.
or Gray, is it? I don't know. Whatever. Do you want or need this back, or?
Yeah, I'd like it back, please. You can get yourself one now. Just make sure not everybody takes one. It should probably just be one of you.
Well, I mean, I know
Oh, yeah, that's
do plan on
right.
going back, so
I got some
for
stuff.
sure will
I got my
need
packed
one.
bit.
And I'll ask him
Oh,
how
proficiency
it works.
bonus went up.
Or should I ask somebody else at a later
No,
date how it works?
You just, you have to really love the person. You have to concentrate on that feeling when you inscribe their name above the crystal, or the chunk that you just take out. That bond, that feeling is what links the stone with its home crystal.
Dude, I just took that. Yeah, because I was looking at that.
So when
Shit.
you remove the crystal and are inscribing the name, that'll activate it. Just make sure you really concentrate on that feeling of love, or you'll fail.
Very well. Well, whoever you are, glad we all made it out, I guess.
Yeah. Good luck to you. I imagine we'll cross paths again. And it seems we're all gonna get wrapped up in this one way or another.
One last
All
job.
here for at least I
I
assume
finally
that
got it.
Mira and I will be here for at least a couple days before we go back for the ship.
I wish you luck.
So we'll see what happens beyond that.
Perfect for them.
Or I suppose Mira, Garrick, and Zavala. As long as they would come with us, I'm sure Mira wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Good shit, guys.
I'm also gonna take the time to repair the hilt on my sword while we're here.
Okay.
At some point in the few days that we're here.
I'll have to check, just check the rules and see if it gives some kind of idea how long that would take.
Yeah.
Repair your sword. It says to recuperate.
Yeah,
That Zestric.
there may be some small other downtime activities that I feel like doing, but I'll have to think about it.
Alright, well, it's gonna wrap it up there then. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back in a few weeks. 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
TBA.
We're all, TBA, the to be announced. We're all rolled out.
Huzzah!
Derek, you came back just in time for us to end.